Hi Gemini, welcome back. So Gemini, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind that it's a general reading, so feel free to reverse the roles if needed. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and yeah, my readings are timeless, so I just trust that when this finds you, it's for you. So Gemini, when I was sitting in the collective Gemini energy, meditating and preparing for this reading, I saw a few different images that you may or may not resonate with. But one of them, interestingly enough, was bubble wrap. You know what bubble wrap is? You know, like that comes in packaging. And then I saw blisters, which I thought was really weird. So that may resonate for some of you or be validation for you that this reading might be for you. Take it or leave it. I have no idea what the possible significance of that could be. And then interestingly enough, I saw someone, it looked like they were taking off their shirt like this. And then I heard hung out to dry, like a laundry reference. So there's something here about possibly feeling hung out to dry or someone else feeling that way. Or there's a sense of like airing out something, okay? Venting, or I hope not airing out dirty laundry. Some of you maybe. But yeah, it was just like airing out of something. So let's get into the tarot and see how this could resonate with the cards. Take it or leave it, that part. But you have the card of conjunction out. This is about empowerment, self-empowerment. I've been getting these vibes in Gemini readings for a while now, okay? So a lot of you are in that state of empowerment or have been cultivating more empowerment in your life. This also talks about being strong and activating your strengths. What are your strengths, Gemini? What comes natural to you? What comes easy to you? And using those to your advantage, okay? It talks about concentration and the need to concentrate so that you don't get overwhelmed. So I did notice I got actually a lot of different images when I sat and meditated on the energy, but I only brought up the two that were significant. But I noticed that there was a lot going on in the Gemini energy, meaning like a lot of thinking, a lot of different variety of thoughts, a little bit of scattered thinking, which is not that all uncommon for any air sign, but don't overwhelm yourself by trying to, you know, overthink a situation or put too many things on your to-do list or, you know, overanalyze something. So let's see what your overall energy is. I already have that out. It's the Six of Wands, and it came out in the reverse. So there's, okay, I got the word unrecognizable. I've never gotten that word from this card, but there's something that's changed in you, Gemini. It's like unrecognizable, or maybe it has changed in this person. It's a really weird word to get for this card. Traditionally speaking, the Six of Wands upright talks about recognition, validation, success. In the reverse, it could feel instead like a sense of not being seen, not being heard, not feeling validated or having difficulty validating yourself. So I guess you decide which side of the coin you're on, as you do have free will, but it did come out in the reverse. So there's could be some difficulties going on when it comes to feeling that empowerment, and maybe getting more overwhelmed, okay, than you initially thought. Wow, okay. So some of you went into a goal or a project or a relationship thinking you could handle it and maybe got a little bit overwhelmed, okay? But hang tight is what I'm hearing, because things will stabilize if that's the case. But yeah, so this person is in the Seven of Cups, which is kind of a confusing energy. There could be a lot of choices on this person's plate. It could be also that emotionally speaking, they're feeling a bit scattered. So I felt like a scattered thought process going on with you, Gemini, or a tendency towards that during the retrograde that's coming up. For this person, it's like a mix of emotions, scattered emotions going on within them. And there might be a little bit of delusionment going on, or a little bit of like an elusive feel around the connection. They're specifically giving me during the retrograde, early October, end of September range. So let's see what led up to this, Gemini, and look at the recent past. Then we're going to go into how you perceive each other, how you genuinely feel underneath it all, your hopes, and most likely future outcome, right? So, recent past energy for my Geminis. Ace of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands. The Three of Pentacles and the Emperor. So this is like hard work paying off. I actually really like this energy, all right? So some of you might have been seeing, some reward from your work, or you might be seeing that during this time frame. It's like seeing hard work pay off, whether that be within the career, the job environment, or could be within a relationship, a situationship is the word I heard. But it's just like you might have struggled to have some sort of new beginning here, Gemini, but it's like seeing things come to fruition, seeing things come to a head, and it making you feel more in control than maybe ever, or putting you in the sense of empowerment after maybe a time period of where you didn't feel seen, you didn't feel heard, you didn't feel validated, okay? Some of you are getting ready to flip that coin and go back into this state of empowerment after a bit of a struggle to get off the ground or to get on your feet here. I feel like there is ample opportunity to kind of move things around energetically within yourself or within your environment to make things work a little bit smoother for you. So it's like finally seeing some sort of, I don't want to say the struggle paying off, but they gave me the term no pain, no gain. That's not necessarily true, but a lot of people believe that's true, where it's just this energy of like, okay, I'm going to stay committed to this. It might be hard. I'm going to do it anyways. I know it's going to pay off. I know that it's right for me. And then seeing some sort of reward or actual payoff from kind of sticking to your guns. Okay? So let's see what this person's recent past energy is then, Gemini. I have a high-pitched ringing going on in my room right now. Which sometimes when I am actively channeling, I'll get a ringing sensation in this ear, which is my right ear. To you, it appears like my left, but that's because my camera is transposed, or I'm not sure if that's the right word, but I have it forward facing, so it makes everything look the opposite of what it is. But right now, it's almost like, I don't even want to call it a ringing. It's like a vibrational frequency that's in both ears. And yeah, I don't even know why I'm bringing that up. Some of you might notice that you're in a higher vibrational frequency at the moment, or maybe during this time frame, where you're maybe just feeling a lift in your mood, in your affect, in your thoughts. Things are making more sense to you. You might be getting downloads, intuitive nudges, things of that nature. So just be aware. Recent past energy for this person. We've got the Ace of Pentacles on their side, the World, the Queen of Wands. Man, my cards keep falling out in a weird way. It's a misfire. Give me one more. Three of Wands. So, Gemini, whoever you're connecting with, this person has also had some opportunities to turn their life around, or to have some sort of success go on in their life as well. That's helping to fuel their more passionate side And it's like both of you kind of arriving to the same point at the same time in your life, where you're kind of seeing your hard work pay off, and this person is also having some sort of success go on within their creative sector, okay, or within their relationship with you. And it could be a sense of like seeing their ships come in finally after maybe a period of waiting. I get that this person has recently had some sort of completion in a karmic cycle going on for them that really ignited their passion and desire to kind of change direction or focus maybe in their life. But there is a sense of like this person also gaining some sort of accomplishment, whether that be like within the practical world, within material things, or within the emotional, spiritual realm, where they may be just feeling, like I said, a heightened energy that's giving them more motivation and drive to kind of go towards what it is that they are wanting for themselves, for their own empowerment, but also could be connected to the connection. So let's look at how you perceive each other. Now keep in mind that perception is in the eye of the beholder, right? So it may be your truth, but it may not be this person's or how they see it, but we'll start there. I don't mean to keep stopping, but my ears are actually itching. Like the pressure in my ears is fluctuating, so it's making my inner ear canal itch. It's weird. It almost feels like, you know, when you go underwater and you get water up your nose and it gets stuck in like the ear canal or whatever, or I don't know, like that type of feeling. Anyways, your perception. King of Wands. The Nine of Wands. Oh, and this, they also showed me a basketball court and a basketball hoop. I forgot to mention that earlier when I was talking about the images that I saw. So some of you might be incorporating more physical activity, or that could resonate for you in any way possible. But I felt the need to bring that back up because it popped back up in my mind. So that's important for someone, or validation for someone. But all right, King of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Lovers. So Gemini, there's a sense of like confidence here, but there's also a sense of a little bit of defensiveness coming through. And I feel for a lot of you, it's mostly deriving from this energy of protecting what's yours, okay? And I've been getting a very protective vibe coming from Gemini, or around the Gemini energy in the recent readings. But it's like, some of you, you see this person as a twin flame soulmate type of connection. They have the ability to provide you a lot of security, or you might have commonalities when it comes to shared finances or shared goals. And yet, there's a sense of like not wanting to put your guard down with this person, or some of you, it's just your own ego possibly getting in the way of the connection, or this person's ego, and that may have caused someone to walk away, okay? And that could be temporarily, of course, or forever. I doubt it, but it's like someone's ego got in the way of the connection. Like someone started seeing more of the issue than what was good about the connection, even though there was a lot of good things here to focus on, okay, even though there was a lot of strong chemistry here. But there is a sense of like letting bygones be bygones, or getting to that space, Gemini, where you can do that, where you can allow that. I heard untapped potential. So for some of you, there's still some untapped potential here with the connection. This person could be very hard-headed, hard-nosed, okay? Especially if you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. But it could be that that's you coming through the reading. So take it as it resonates. But it's like, They're giving me the song lyric, why you gotta be so rude? Maybe there's a bit of rudeness here. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Okay. And then I'm hearing disrespect. So I know first and foremost that Geminis are not a sign that takes disrespect well. And certainly you will see the other side of a Gemini if they feel disrespected. And so, and sometimes it can come out rude, right? But there's something about that going on. All right, so let's see how this person perceives the connection. Ooh. The Devil. Okay. Man, the cards are just, they're wanting to tell a full story here. I heard keep your head in the game. So I'm getting another game reference. I got a basketball hoop earlier. There could be games being played in the connection, or some of you are maybe into sports. I don't know, or sports references. Keep your head in the game. All right, so they have the Devil, Temperance, the Two of Pentacles, the Hermit, and I noticed that there's a card that flipped. It was the Eight of Cups. I'll leave that at the bottom of the deck. So, Gemini, first of all, are your ears ringing? Like, I can barely even get through this reading. But you know, there's an old saying too, like, if your ears are ringing, someone's talking about you. So there could be like gossip around the connection, or like this person could be talking about you to other people. Things like that going on. You would know, I feel, because I feel like you're getting intuitive nudges or like random signs, like your ears ringing or this person popping up in your head, or, you know, whatever. But it's just, it's so weird. It's distracting. And I'm sorry if it's distracting you, but I don't believe in coincidences, so it's got to be related to the reading. The Devil, Temperance, Two of Pentacles, the Hermit. So this person has some codependencies that they're still needing to work on, and definitely emotional control could be an issue for this person because there's a lot of back and forth vibes here. This person may go back and forth between like wanting to be fiercely independent versus wanting to kind of crawl in a hole. I feel like this is what happens when our energy isn't really balanced. We have major fluctuations then in our mood and what's happening to us. And that's what's going on with this person, right? Even if they're cool as a cucumber on the outside, this is internally what is going on with this person. But I feel like there's a sense of irritability here. So if this person is in close proximity to you, you might be picking up on that, Gemini, or that could be your irritability with this person coming through. But they kind of see the connection as something that they're stuck on, but also maybe isn't the best for them. They view you, Gemini, as being like this very independent person, but also indecisive or back and forth, and maybe having trouble like figuring out which one's you. They may be seeing both sides to the Gemini, you know, the twins, and having a hard time figuring out like which side of you they're going to be getting. And that's causing this person to have to kind of reflect because it's confusing them. All right, so that was perception. My dogs are going to bark for a moment. Just ignore them. That's how they communicate. But then we're going to go into, now we're going to go into the emotional space, how you're feeling underneath it all, Gemini. Six of Swords in the reverse. The Chariot, the Queen of Swords. The Seven of Cups. Now I'm hearing I came to play the game. I'm getting a lot of game references. Some of you are like gamers maybe. I don't know. I heard keep your head in the game now. They said I came to play the game. blame game is now what I'm getting. So there's something like that in the energy, all right? Take it as it resonates. But emotionally speaking, Six of Swords in the reverse, the Chariot, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. So I feel like there's been some difficulty to moving past things. But emotionally, I do feel you in this space of finally being able to allow yourself to do that and getting some sort of clarity. But then here comes the overthinking, Gemini. If you overthink it too much, you start to feel confused again. Did I make the right choice? How was I feeling? How were they feeling? Did I see it from this perspective? Did I see it from this perspective? And they're saying, don't go on that thought train, Gemini. Do not go down that rabbit hole, okay? Accept prior decisions as they are. Praise yourself for doing the best that you can right now and look towards the future. That's the guidance. Because some of you are like a little bit confused as to what the future holds. And so it's kind of dabbling with your energy because you're trying to think maybe too far ahead, or you're trying to think too far into something. And it's a setback for you because emotionally speaking, you might have been in a really dark spot, but kind of moving on from that. And then here comes this lighter energy into your emotional space that is helping to clear the path for you, as long as you don't start wondering too much about how other people feel or view it, or how this person feels or view it. Then you disempower yourself. So let's see how this person is feeling emotionally. Ace of Swords. I don't have allergies, but I'm feeling like allergic. I don't know if some of you are suffering from allergies or asthma or what the heck is going on with my physical apparatus right now. All I know is I was feeling great before I asked to bring in the Gemini energy, and now I feel allergic. Yeah, stuffy. I don't know. It's weird. All right, so Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands, Five of Wands. So, Gemini, whoever you're connecting with, hold on a second, please. Sorry. I was starting to feel like I couldn't breathe, and I had to ask my guides to, I don't know how to describe this if you don't channel, but to kind of push out the energy that I was feeling, to put me back into just my energy. And it's because it was getting too overwhelming, and I was like feeling like difficulty breathing. So I don't know, seriously, if you're having like anything like that go on, please see a doctor, not a tarot reading. Or the person you're connecting with. I actually feel it on the person you're connecting with side, or someone in your energy, but it certainly could be coming from you. Take it as it resonates. It's a general reading, but I just had to pause for a moment and ask for some protection here. All right, so Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands, Five of Wands. Emotionally, this person is getting the clarity they need to get themselves unstuck. But then they doubt themselves. Then they start having all these conflicting emotions. Then they are kind of back and forth and feeling a bit combative. But I feel this is going on internally. It's like this person is getting the truth, but I don't know if they really like the truth. I feel like that might even upset them or anger them, you know, every time they look at the truth of something. And it's like they almost prefer to kind of submerge themselves into hermit mode, into the confusion, so that they don't have to face something emotionally, because it either tugs at their heartstrings or it makes them feel this sense of like fight or flight mode, okay? It's like calm, cool, collected right here, but internal combustion going on over here, you know? So they are getting clarity that's meant to help them get unstuck. but they don't really like the clarity that they're getting. They don't really want to hear that. They really don't want to know that. Because it's causing some like internal drama going on with them. Sorry, I'm getting a song through. It's Halsey. It's the part of the song, her new song, I Am Not a Woman, I'm a God. The part of the song where she says, and people keep saying things that I don't want to hear and that I don't want to know. So it's like, and now I'm seeing the hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. So it's like this person, they don't want to know something. They don't want to know. They don't want to hear it. They don't, you know, like even if it's the truth, they don't want it. Whatever. So your hope is temperance. So this is my card of freedom, adventure, newness. Some of you, you know, really wanting to embrace that. Also, this is the card of patience, which is not always Gemini's strong suit, but needing to learn some sort of patience here. What is this person's hope? Page of Cups. So they want a renewal. I don't know this song. The song keeps playing in the back of my mind. Oh, probably even sound like it. I don't know the words. It's like on TikTok all the time. I don't know the lyrics, but let me see if I can hum it. If you know it, dear God, put it in the comment section. I'm not going to keep butchering it, but it's playing in the back of my head. Something about effed up. Something right now. Anyways, I'm going to move past it. This is the Page of Cups, so a renewal of some sort is what this person is wanting. But I feel a sense of, like, lack of maturity going on here, okay? And again, this person is faced in a different direction. So I feel that they may just ignore things that they probably shouldn't ignore, but they just do because they don't want to look at that. It makes them mad when they look at that, so they just kind of turn the cheek, maybe. So what is the most likely future outcome? And keep in mind that all of the future outcomes can be changed with free will. You're in the driver's seat, no one else, Gemini. Seven of Wands, the Fool. The Six of Pentacles. Wow, the Seven of Pentacles. What is the Seven of Swords about? The Five of Wands, the Hermit. Nine of Swords, the Queen of Cups. So, Gemini, there is hidden motives here, or hidden feelings, okay? And maybe even a little bit of sneakiness going on around the connection, or just some dishonesty here about how someone is feeling. And it's nagging, okay, at you, especially if, like, you're intuitively picking this up. And it's playing into your dream state even possibly, but definitely it's like feeling like something's amiss, you know, and not really being able to put your finger on it, and it creating stress within inside of you that is calling for you to kind of self-reflect on the way that you're thinking about things and the way that you're going about things. Are you being honest? Are you being honest with how you feel, right? To do some deeper self-reflection on what your part is and how you can control that within yourself, how you feel. Because I do feel some doubt here, some stress going on, and this desire or this need to just kind of release what's not serving you, as opposed to thinking about it more, because some of you are thinking like, well, if I think about it more, I'll come to a solution. And it's like, no, you won't. You'll just keep creating the same problem. You're just going to stay stuck. That's not how you come to solutions. You almost kind of got to leave it alone and focus on your happiness and be honest with yourself about how you're feeling and what your motives and intentions are. Because right on the heels of that, Gemini, is a new beginning, like seriously, and this one will have more equal give and take. This one will have more reciprocity and have you feeling more grounded than you have in the past. So it's like, I feel like a lot of this confusion is because of the retrograde, but then as we pop out of it, it's like your energy is going to pop out of it as well. And then it will feel like you're a different person, unrecognizable. So some of you are going through some shadow work and you're going to come out of it unrecognizable. Wow. I just noticed that the Page of Cups had a card flip out. I didn't even see it, which is the Page of Cups. What are the odds of that? The same card, different deck would pop out. So some of you are looking to replenish your energy as well. And as time passes and you do the self-work, I feel that coming through. But you got to be honest with yourself, Gemini. Because this next chapter is going to require a whole lot of authenticity. A whole lot of honesty. But it's going to be so worth it. And so I literally got those words. It's going to be so worth it. Because this is giving you the ability to kind of create something new in your life that is going to give you like a deeper sense of value, a deeper sense of empowerment, and the ability to validate oneself. I see this person's most likely future outcome. Six of Pentacles. King of Cups, Queen of Swords, the King of Pentacles. Okay, what's that about? What's the King of Pentacles? The Seven of Swords. No way. What is the Seven of Swords? High Priestess. Secrets. Lies. What's the Two of Wands? What is the lie about? How they feel in their next move. Wow. I felt like Joey from Blossom. Whoa. I just dated myself. If you don't remember the show Blossom, I can't help you. Anyways, there's two different storylines going on with this person. All is not what it appears with this person. I think that's pretty clear. That's been clear from the get-go. That's why there's confusion surrounding the situation. It's almost like they're two different people. Or they have two very different situations going on in their life right now. But I feel like this is surface level, like what you think you know, Gemini, or what they show you, versus the full story, which is a lot more complicated. So on the surface, it's like this person also wanted equal give and take, you know, honoring their emotions, being real with you, or at least coming off that way, okay? Having emotions as well towards the Gemini, I feel. But underneath that, this person has hidden motives. I don't want to say that, but there's definitely things you don't know. Like, this person could be, for a few of you, and you will know this is you, married, not to you, or already in an established relationship, okay, especially if this is someone you don't really know yet. But others of you, because that's not going to be all of you, your intuition would have told you that. Others of you, it's like this person has this other part of their personality that's a bit egotistical, a bit dishonest. They read between the lines a lot. Your intuition is likely already picked up on this. This person could be going back and forth as to like which direction they want to head in their life. They are trying to listen to their emotions to help them decide, but they're keeping a lot of secrets. They are keeping a lot to themselves. So Gemini, Gemini, all is not what it seems here, okay? And so, yeah. So dig a little bit. No, actually don't. I was going to say dig a little bit deeper, but I was corrected. And what they said is that's the rabbit hole you are not to go down. I know it seems like if you dig, you're going to find more answers, but you're just going to find more problems. It's like this person will have to do their own work on themselves. And don't worry, they're being guided. They have as much guidance as you have through their higher self, whether they're aware of it or not. They will be guided on their path to be honest with themselves. But you got to be honest with yourself as well. Because if you're not being honest, then you are a law of attraction match to dishonesty. And this person's got some dishonesty here. All right. And not all of us walk around fully heart on sleeve, 100% honest all the time, right? But I feel like there is something deeper going on. And it may like be tempting for you to look deeper. But then that would be taking the attention off of what you have control over, because you don't have control over what this person does. You only have control over what you do. And when you do that, you disempower yourself. So it's like the way to empower yourself is to ask yourself, what can I do? What is my chosen reaction? How am I going to handle this based on how I feel? You know, to come from a place of empowerment. All right. And that's what's going to keep you on track, because good things want to come in for you. But there is a level of like some sort of honesty needing to be brought to the table. Okay. This is hands down the most interesting reading I've had yet. And super long. Okay. Sorry about that. But let me get some Osho Zen cards. Integration and the mind. See, Gemini, don't get too far in your head, because you might start creating and manifesting more problems than you want. Don't forget that your thoughts create things. Our thoughts are important and are valid, because our thoughts are heard by the universe and it manifests. Even the worrisome thoughts, even the thoughts where you think you're looking for the validation of something only to get what you didn't want to find, because where was your focus? Like, really pay attention to what you're paying attention to. Really important. All right, so, and then this person has integration. So there's a lot of different sides to this, a lot of different pieces to the puzzle. And this person's in this energy where they're being guided to kind of find a way to integrate this in a way that works for them. So let's get one overall guidance card from this deck, and we'll leave it there. Receive. So Gemini, this says you're a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others, but now it's time for you to learn how to receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. So sit back and relax. That's what I'm saying. This doesn't require a lot of action on your part or a lot of thinking. This requires for you to stay in your own lane, to give yourself grace, to assume positive intent, to be honest with yourself and others, and to sit in a state of receiving, because the universe is literally trying to empower you through the situation. So, wow. I'm going to leave it there, Gemini. Zodiac signs you could be dealing with. I have so many out. Pisces. I don't even know where to begin. Pisces again. Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Sag, Aries. Aries again, Pisces again, Virgo again, Sagittarius, Cancer, Aries. Could be another Gemini, Leo again. So those are the predominant zodiac signs I'm seeing. Keep in mind it could be any zodiac sign, as I said earlier. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Either way, please know that I'm wishing you the very best. If you haven't yet, give my page a like, share, and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any future videos or lives that I may do. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram as well. I do go live there a lot. a little bit more of an intimate setting over there, so you can find me there, Tarot Time with Dana, linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section where you'll find the donation link for those of you who would like to donate to the channel. You can do so there. Either way, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Gemini, and until next time, my friend.